All right, it looks like we're live. So we have K2D Matty versus Vika here. Vika came second at our last league, and he lost to Boba. So now he's bringing the Boba himself, and Matty is on this Sabine green deck. I think it's the superior version of Sabine, but we'll see if it can hang with the best here. Matty has 3 really good openings here. I'm not sure which one we'll go with. It looks like Battlefield Marine. I think that makes sense. Like all 3 of these openings beat the Smuggler, so you're happy with any of them. But I think the Bat Marine just gives you the most solid play here. He has the Wing Leader here, could actually be bonkers, or it could lose to Surprise Strike depending on what Vika does. But yeah, I was talking with the players before the match, and Matty is not happy about his chances. So let's see. And it's gonna be like there we go. All right. Let me see. Can I pop out the chat? I can. Okay, great. And so then give me like a window of that. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Right, and yep, there's the Wing Leader, and it's not going to die to Surprise Strike right away. It's not going to die to this Super Laser either, at least not right away. Great job by Matty playing this line the way he did. Tricking Vika into attacking first. So now Vika has the option of he can play Super Laser, or he can just exhaust this Bat Marine to avoid taking the damage. And he ends up going to exhaust it. Not a bad move. And Matty takes the Sabine damage here rather than claim. I think you're fine doing that. There's not a whole bunch that you gain by claiming. And Vika keeps drawing into cheap stuff. The Surprise Strike here is just highly relevant, actually. He needs to be able to trade into this Battlefield Marine, though. And I think he's going to have to use either ECL or Surprise Strike on this dude here to do that. And he ends up resourcing the Super Laser attack, so it looks like his play is maybe he goes Waylay. Or let's see, yeah, Waylay and then Surprise Strike Sabine is actually not a bad move. And it looks like that's the line he's taken. So the Waylay is going to bounce this. Boab is going to get him a resource back. And then he's going to be able to Surprise Strike Sabine, and he should just pass here. If you're Matty, you can probably read the Surprise Strike here. Like I don't think that's a hard read to make. And you have lots of ways to deal with that. Yep, that's one of them. This is a good lesson. Like you've got to be thinking about why your opponent might do things. Passing, especially in this game, it can often be a tell. And Surprise Strike is one of those things that obviously we know he had it. Matty didn't know that he had it, but it's you could suspect what it was based on the line. And Matty is actually, I think, way ahead right now. Maybe not like his finishers, his hand is not great right now. He doesn't have for a cause. He's used his ECL, so he can't like play the steadfast with it. But he's got some really strong units on the board, and Vika does not have easy ways to answer them. Vika still has his ECL up. ECL Greedo takes out the K2. This the short trooper is still 2, so barrage is 4 right now, could become 6. Metal ceremony was a pretty big play there, I think. And it looks like he's just going to ECL Greedo take out the K2, I'm assuming. Yep. And hits the unit, so it does nothing. And Matty does the 3 damage. I think there's a decent argument for going for the discard here. But he ends up just going for the damage. Let's see, how far off is he from lethal? So that does 3. Sabine does 4. I mean, he's pretty close, yeah. He's very close, actually. And it looks like Vika forgot to use his Boab ability to reset when he killed the K2. And because that would have allowed him to play the barrage, which would have allowed him to take out both these units and get some extra damage. So that's actually a pretty big mistake there. Alright, there's Fighters for Freedom. Matty is going to be able to play the Sabine just for 1 extra damage. And now any of these units hitting face plus the Sabine ping is lethal. So I think we're about to go to game 2 here. Because you can't take out all 3 of these in 1 move. And that is it. Yep. And Matty was pessimistic about his chances going into this, but he's taken the first game. Boba should have damage on him too. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. Yeah. Had he been able to go for that barrage, he would have been able to... let's see, Sabine would have had 6 health, the wing leader is 2. So he'd been able to barrage for 6. So he could have killed the wing leader and then traded the short trooper into Sabine. And then you would have had Boba up to either hit face or just hit like whatever next unit came out, which would have been the Fighters for Freedom. So yeah, I'll always be looking at the whole board state. Don't forget things like that. See, I just got home, so I don't have these players' lists pulled up, so I'm not exactly sure what they could be siding. Let me see if I can find it. So it looks like Matty could bring in... He's got the 3rd Rebel Soul. He's got 3 Honorable Sacrifice, 3 Open Fire, 3 Bright Hope. I don't know if you bring in any of those. Maybe you bring in the Honorable Sacrifices. But even that, I'm not sure. Vika has... He's got Consortium Star Viper. I think that's the only thing that he really has for this matchup. The rest of the stuff seems for control matchups. And they're shuffling up, so it looks like we're going to game 2. Vika will have the initiative to begin. And yep, that's a big hand for Vika that's going back. And that's a more manageable hand. He's got a 2-drop. He's got the 3-drop super laser. Vika was notably not able to ramp that last game because he had to resource the super laser early because of the wing leader. Vika resources short trooper. Looks like he's preferring Greedo as the turn 1 play, which makes sense. It actually deals with Sabine or things like that. And A-Wing. Perfect. Matty's going to be, or Vika, sorry, is going to be looking for a ship that can take that out. And let's see. Cartel Spacer can exhaust it. Matty, he's got double Fleet Lieutenant, 4 cause, 5 extra freedom in hand. Lots of 3-drops. And lots of stuff that boosts. And Vika, it seems, is not going to go for the Spacer play. Just going to eat the attack for now. You can play the super laser. Yeah. I don't think there's a reason to ECL it here. Yeah, and Vika doesn't see one either. But Matty is I mean, Matty's pretty far ahead here. Especially if he can draw a Rebel Assault. Okay, he doesn't draw a Rebel Assault, but he's got the initiative and he's got board presence. He's likely going to be able to hit with both, or maybe not. I think he doesn't get to hit. Or yeah, he probably does get to hit with both units actually, if he goes with the lieutenant first. Yep. and Vika's in a really weird position here. It's yeah. No easy decisions. Is he thinking about playing No Good to Me Dead on the A-Wing? That's actually not a bad move. He goes for it. Yep. Saves damage. You can think about it as just playing 2 copies of Repair, but for only 1 card instead of 2. Goes for the kill of the lieutenant. Matty has, the option to just not play another unit here to deny the super laser. Although I think he would probably benefit more from playing a unit, even if the Boba can come out. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You get your 3 overwhelm. So the Boba can come out. Has he? Yeah, he has killed a unit this turn. And so that the reset could be online. Looks like he's going to go for a surprise strike to take out Sabine, which makes sense. He unfortunately can't play the boss, but he could play Waylay here on the K2, which would, yeah, I think it makes sense. And the Boba should have taken damage here. Yeah. He doesn't get to untap. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he killed the fleet lieutenant with the Greedo. Yeah. All right. So the K2 just comes back down, and let's see. Vika has the barrage here, which can kill the A-Wing. He can also just Bosk into the K2 and then hit face, which is not a horrible move. Let's see. You gotta start worrying about tricks at this point. and leaving any unit on the board with, so he's gonna go now up to 16. So he's in range of the walker being able to be deployed. The A-Wing is still like left up. I think it was, how much is A-Wing plus 4 cause? So if A-Wing does 3, so like A-Wing plus a 4 cause that hits all 4 plus the Sabine ping is lethal right now. And you gotta be worried about that. And yeah, Vika's just gonna claim. Vika still has an ECL up, and he is running like units that can like be ECL'd into the guy. Is this live? Yes, this is live. And the fire spray is an example of that. So the fire spray can be sealed into the A-Wing, but then you're taking off your barrage for the turn. But you're more or less safe from dying. Let's see, Walker is big here for Matty, potentially game winning. Although, let's see, is Vika, how much can Vika? So Vika's got 4, 8. So Vika can do 13 this turn. So there's the Walker. You can't deal with the Walker. Any attempt to deal with it is just going to make it stronger. So you gotta just go face, and I think you have to go face with, let's see, can you eat? You can eat 2 attacks, right, from the Walker? No, you can't eat 2 attacks. Okay. So I think maybe you just have to go face with fire spray and then claim. I think that's actually what you have to do. Or maybe I think you claim here and then you can out it with barrage. But this 4 cause might just give it to Matty. He's gotta miss real bad. Matty has the percent. Yep. Yeah. I think if Matty doesn't have 4 cause, I think Vika takes this one down, but unfortunately he does. And I think Matty's like non white count is very, very low. Was there ever any doubt? There was, actually. Matty and Vika were talking beforehand, and Matty was very pessimistic about his chances of winning. But it looks like he's in position to do so now. He can just exhaust that without even needing to barrage. But let's see. He needs to miss twice, and he doesn't miss once. And Matty taking it down for KTOD. Moving on to the top 8. Let's see if I can get them on the horn here. That one. Oh, did they just leave? Okay, they left the Discord. So I don't think we're gonna have an interview, but it was a great game. I think it shows, people expect Boba to beat Sabine. And I think generally it does, but obviously not in all cases. I think that's it shows like how great the meta is right now, that we have like sort of a triangle, but it's flexible. It's a flexible triangle. There is very much room for decks to beat their unfavored matchups. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm hoping to do more of these streams, but it seems like a lot of people are selling out to corporate, so I might be the only one doing them. So if you're a content creator and you're interested in streaming League games, and you're not worried about the hammer coming down on you, let me know and we can arrange something. For now, just remember to take the initiative, and I'll see you guys.